What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody had a great weekend. So today we're going to talk about how to play Guaguanco on 4 Congas. Yeah, it's about to be crazy. So to all the new subscribers, welcome to Percussion Life. My name is Eric Perez. Some of you already know that by now, but yeah, just had to say welcome to the channel. And I do thank you for subscribing, and I hope you enjoy these videos. And if you haven't subscribed already, just hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, find out whenever I'm uploading. And yes, we normally upload videos 2 times a week, every Monday and every Thursday. Something new, something different, something fresh. And it's normally something that you request. And to all my day ones, man, I seriously love you guys. All the love, all the support, the comments, the suggestions. I know one of you guys shared Thursday's video to Dandy, man, and I seriously appreciate it, man. He saw it, he shared it on his Facebook, and I promise you, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Yeah, I literally was like that. I was pretty excited. And talking about one of my day ones, my friend Sergio just launched a shirt. It's crazy. He has a couple of options, man. I'm gonna put the links down below. It says Conguero. That's exactly what I hope to be one day. That's exactly what I strive to be in the future. A conguero, a timbero, a rumbero. You know, we all have dreams. We all have, you know, aspirations in life. But yes, this shirt is pretty fresh, man. So if you're interested in getting the shirt, I'll put the links down below, man. Support like small businesses like this, man, and I'm all about it. So please just check out the links, get yourself a shirt, man. Let people know what you are, you know what I mean? Just let people know. So today we're gonna talk about how to play Guaguanco on 4 congas. Again, this is pretty much not traditional. This is if you don't have the privilege to play with 3 other people or 4 other people, that you can try to kind of make it sound more than what it is by yourself. The pattern we're going to talk about today is really influenced by the style from Havana. So yeah, please, purists, don't kill me. This is literally just a cop-out way if you want to play by yourself and you're trying to fill in all these parts and make it sound like you're playing each individual part. I know it's impossible. I know it's hard. I know there's a specific place for that. And I do know that a lot of us percussionists, especially gigging percussionists, don't have the luxury to have other people play these parts. So sometimes you have to figure out a way to do it by yourself. And this is just a way that I found that really involves different styles. You're going to be seeing how I'm going to move around the set. It's pretty simple, and again, it's really hard to try to get the feel aspect of the Guaguanco. It's pretty difficult to try to interpret that, you know? This is just an attempt to show it. This is just an attempt to try to deliver it in a way where you can find your own feel and find your own kind of sense of feeding off of the pattern. So the pattern I want to show you is this. That is crazy, man, but you got to love it. All right, so let me show you what I'm doing. As you see, this is kind of crazy. I'm kind of doing like this wax on, wax off type movement, but it is a great exercise. It's a pretty fun pattern to try out and practice at home. Put it on a metronome or put it on a clave. It's pretty fun, man. But again, it's very simple in a way where it's not really kind of taking the feel aspect of what a Guaguanco from Havana really truly sounds like. So oftentimes you'll see pretty a straightforward pattern, but you'll see later on how I start to incorporate feel, start to incorporate little touches and little accents that really make this pattern and movement pop. So I start the pattern really on my conga. You're gonna see my non-dominant hand on the conga, and you're gonna see that doing a lot more of the slaps and accents. So I start with a close slap with my non-dominant hand. Then I do an open on the tumba to my right or to my dominant side. After doing that, I'm gonna do another close slap with my non-dominant hand on the conga, and it's gonna be pretty accented. So coming out of that tumba is gonna kind of like be immediately, so just going straight into that close slap. So to kind of put that together, it's gonna sound like this. After doing that close slap with my non-dominant hand, I'm gonna go with my dominant hand and do an open on the conga in front of me. Okay, it's gonna be right here in this area. I don't think the camera can see it, but it's okay. I got another angle. But you're gonna do another open right here, but you're gonna do it with your dominant hand. Then you're gonna go back to your non-dominant hand and you're going to do a close slap on the conga. After that close slap, you're gonna do another open with your dominant hand here with the drum in front of you. So to put that together, it's gonna sound like this. After doing that open, you're gonna do a close slap with your non-dominant hand on the conga, and then you're gonna do an open with your dominant hand on the tumba. So it's gonna sound like this. Now to put everything together up to this point, it's gonna sound like this. So right there, you have the beginning parts, or I would say the meat and the most obvious reference to a Guaguanco from Havana. So right there, it's kind of like the principal part. It's the part that should be most obvious, most present, and most, I guess, recognized from this pattern. But there's parts that other people can play that you can actually fill in here while there's some, like, I wouldn't say dead space because it's not dead space, but just an area of where you can actually add a little bit more feel, add a little bit more flavor to this pattern. So after doing that open on the tumba, with your dominant hand, you're gonna go to the conga and do a close slap. And then with your non-dominant hand, you're gonna go to the drum on your non-dominant side and you're going to do an open there. So to put everything together up to this point is gonna sound like this. And to finish the whole pattern, I would say to go back to the beginning. There's a part that references in the Havana style that bass. In actual rumbas, it's in el cajon and they normally do it on there, but you want to reference it here. So what you do is you're going to do a close slap with your non-dominant hand. So it's kind of tricky because you just came from your non-dominant side and you have to come back here with your non-dominant hand and do a close slap. After doing that close slap, you're going to do a nice bass. You want it to be so present. You want that thing to growl back at you, right? So you're going to do a bass on your conga with your dominant hand. And then after that bass, you're going to do the close slap, which starts the whole pattern over. So to put everything together, it's going to sound like this. Now to play it all the way through, it's going to sound like this. gotta love it. But that sounds kind of boring, you know? It's cool, but it's like it's missing something. It sounds too straightforward. And if you're feeling the same way, I agree with you. It just sounds like, you know, it's very robotic. There's no feel. So here's a suggestion. There's certain things that you can do to kind of add a little bit more of that elements, or things you can substitute, notes that you can like replace putting them somewhere else, that really can add, or I would say just kind of like give a little bit more spice to it and more flavor, more like there's actually more than one person playing the part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this pattern, and then you're going to see me kind of like just add little accents. It's still the same timing of the note. I'm just going to put it in a different place. So just see if you could catch it. You can add a lot of different stuff in there. So if you see, I'm just placing different notes in different places, cutting it up, pausing a little bit more, adding different muffs, adding an extra bass, as long as I'm hitting this reference, you know? Even if I miss that first one, I just go, you know, as long as I'm getting there on time, as long as it's feeling like I'm just kind of adding this flavor and adding this element, it's just gonna be, you know, lovely. You're gonna love it. It's gonna start getting, you know, to an adventure. You're gonna start being able to talk to yourself, getting lost in this pattern, man. So yes, I do hope you enjoy this craziness. And for those that need a reminder on where this hits on clave, it's rumba clave. So it's gonna be literally starting right before the third hit of the clave. So it's, I'll play it for the outro. You guys will hear it. All right, y'all already know what to do. Like, subscribe. I will see you guys on Thursday. Have a great week.